So I want to invite Samantha Blake to the platform, and I want to say a special, special, special thank you to Samantha as it is the middle of the night for her. And she's still here, and we are so, so grateful that you had the inclination to be here because what you have to say is so important. So, Samantha comes to us with her journey. Samantha focuses on personal development. She has been homeless, on drugs, suicidal, unloved, hopeless, helpless, and lost 28 years of her life. She has also been diagnosed with borderline, which is highly effective in her life, affected in her life, excuse me. She will be sharing how she was able to turn her life around and how she changed her mindset to be where she is at today. Today, she is a single mom, healthy, sober, and a place of her own, a car, and now working to help others. Thank you, and we welcome Samantha Blake to the platform.
Aloha and good morning, um, or good afternoon. Um, I go by Sammy B. And today I would just like to share my story and just how vital mindset is and just how much it so matters. I started off very young having suicidal thoughts. The first time I tried to commit suicide, I was 11 years old, and still to this day, I can't fathom what brought that out in a child. Um, I grew up feeling unloved, like my parents didn't love me. So why should I love myself? And how on earth could anybody else love me? I just felt like I didn't belong my whole life. I suffered for about 28 years. Um, but emotionally, I suffered probably most of my life, about 38 years. I truly believe that God put me on earth to suffer. And I just felt so out of place in this life. And I had two children I never raised. I'd been on the streets since I was 14. I've had many suicidal attempts. I just couldn't ever get past that. And living on the streets and being on meth and heroin for so long, it just was my way to numb things. And, I would tell myself that I was never meant to be anything more than what I was. My kids wouldn't love me. I didn't love myself. I never saw the point in doing so. And God, in his mysterious ways, blessed me with having a third child. And I knew that was my chance and my opportunity to change my life. I got on methadone. I went into a program. I went into a homeless shelter. I did everything that was necessary to be able to raise this child and be the mother that I desired to be ever since I gave birth to my first child. Um, After about a year of being on methadone, I realized the effects that it was having on my brain. And it was still kind of like being on drugs. My brain was suppressed a lot. And I knew I had to do something different. I got off methadone. Um, um, kind of, it's not recommended to get off methadone. It's such a high dose, but I really had to change the way I was thinking and approaching life. And I tell you, I've been studying Tony Robbins, and I've had a heart to help people because I've suffered so deeply. And I just realized about 2 years ago what my mission in life was. God gave me the life that I had to better equip me to help as many people as I can. And I used to feel like a victim. And now all I have is gratitude for what I've been through, because there's so many others out there suffering from suicidal thoughts, suicidal attempts, being hopeless, helpless, on the streets, never knowing any other way. And I can't stress to you the importance of perspective. And when you change your perspective, even if it makes sense or doesn't make sense, you change your perspective and it will come together. For me, it took a lot of, it wasn't just a whole switch. It took a lot of practice. I still practice today. I still am working so hard with my self-talk, how I think, how it makes me feel. A lot of times, if I get discouraged, if I just switch up my perspective and realize everything happens for a reason, it's just how you approach it, how you accept it. And, you know, acceptance is vital. Self-talk, positive self-talk is vital. And it's not just about, I am pretty, I am smart, I am this. You know, it takes a long time and it doesn't happen all at once. But if you keep at it and keep at it and keep at it, you know, I had a very, very low self-esteem. I felt fat, I felt ugly, and I just felt like unloved and unlovable. And now today, I, like Enolia said, I have my own place. I'm raising my child all on my own. I'm a single mother. My dream and desire and my purpose is to help others. And I'm in the process of getting some coaching certifications in NLP, REBT, and cognitive behavior therapy as well. I can't tell you how good it feels because these are things that I've wanted to do for at least like 10 or 12 years. However, all the time studying Tony Robbins, all the time I desired to do this, I was on drugs. So it wasn't very effective. I was getting the information, but I wasn't using it. You know, I could speak it, I could think it, but I wasn't working it within myself. And when I started, I've been sober 3 years now. When I started working all that into my life, I've just had miraculous things happen. I so strongly desire to be an inspirational speaker, and this is my first this is my first little speaking gig, and it means the world to me. And I just want to tell my story and reach those who need me. I will be setting up a new Facebook today. It'll be under Sammy B. I'm from Honolulu. And I want to help those who have lived in my shoes. If you're struggling with how you feel about yourself, if you're struggling about not belonging, if you're on the streets and you don't know how to get off the streets, if you're on drugs and you don't know how to get off drugs, if you just feel lost and suicidal, I want to be there for you. And this is why God gave me the gift of the life he gave me, because my purpose is a lot bigger than what I could have ever imagined. And I'm really thankful to be where I'm at today. I feel very blessed. And this is the beginning of the first day of the rest of my life on this journey of mine. And I just want to thank you guys so much for having me here. And I really hope that this is a new door opening. And I hope that somebody's watching this who needs me. And please feel free to reach out to me. I just want to be there for people, and I love people, and I want to give people hope. I want to give people all the things that I never grew up with, and just know that it's possible. And thank you, and aloha. Love you guys.
Wow. Thank you so much, Samantha. Thank you so much for sharing. And before before I'm summarizing, I would love to ask you, ladies, gentlemen, let's send a lot of love and light to Sammy and congratulate you because you rock, girl. Okay? You made it. I can relate with so many things what you were saying. Okay, I haven't been on drugs, but I've been homeless. I lived in a world and feeling that I don't belong. I know what I was a perfect people pleaser because I felt that if I please people, then they're gonna love me. So I know where you are coming from. And I love you for your courage and because you dare to come out and share your story. It's a powerful story. So I acknowledge you for who you really are, okay? Share your story. Yes, it might be your first engagement, but not the last, okay? Never, never give up. You're doing wonderful. So thank you so much for choosing this platform today to to make your voice heard for the first time. I love you for that, cheering you for that. And yeah, keep going. You are wonderful, Samantha. I'll never forget that. You are a
Thank
beautiful
you.
soul. You are a soul having a human experience, and that's the difference, okay? That will make the whole difference.
Christina.
Go ahead, Namisha.
Samantha, my sister,
Hi.
I send you love and light from India. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for sharing your life journey, life experience with us. It's touching deeply, not just my heart, but my soul also. Darling, this is like a constant, conscious effort and not the practice that we need to do. And we should do it every day. We should continue because, as I said, life is a journey. We don't have to reach anywhere. We don't have to stop doing anything. We have to do what comes. And life moves like a wave. The ups goes down and downs goes up. So we should always be in the middle of down and sadness or happiness. So you can connect with me anytime you feel like a soul sister from India, and we can talk more with Christina's uh, permission. We can connect and we can talk more, laugh more, and be more.
And thank you, Samantha. You are the reason why we have this platform, okay? Because your story is meaningful not just where you are in Hawaii, your story is meaningful for people all over the world. So, again, we are grateful and we thank you so, so much for taking the time and for staying up late because the power of your words is very important.
Thank you so much. And it really is about doing the uncomfortable.
Yes, it is. Absolutely.